Reclining your seat on a flight is like getting an abortion. Some people are very against it, but if the option's there, I'm doing it.
1, 2, 3. Welcome, everybody. It is Thursday. My name is Colton RamZ. Welcome to your second episode of Natives of Nowhere. I am your host here with my co-host, the beautiful and talented Odie Maddox.
What's poppin'?
Brand new whip. I just stole it.
Stole it, man.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of that, that new Jack Harlow album.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's a piece of work.
It's a great piece of work.
Great piece of work. I mean,
it's everything that I wanted from him.
I wanted
in that
more,
album.
I guess I was just. I guess I went into it with expectations, and you should never do that when you're listening to music.
No, never.
And so that was probably my problem. There's a couple songs that don't, Dua Lipa. That's a good song.
Dua Lipa, bro. And then Churchill Downs with Drake.
Yeah, that's a good
bars
one.
were
That
impeccable.
That is a good one.
I'd do anything to make you smile. That one,
Man.
I don't know. I'm very happy with that piece of work.
Well, you know what?
I'm not even the biggest Jack Harlow fan before that.
Oh, I loved him
when
before
it came,
that.
like I loved him. I really liked him, but I wasn't like, oh my god, new Jack Harlow album.
I feel like it's
Then
like
it
he's
came
on
out.
some like seduction type like Usher shit. Like I feel like
He's on his Drake shit, bro.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he's on his Drake shit, but I feel like he was trying to have sex with me when I was listening to that album.
That's probably why I liked it.
Like I was
so
like,
much.
yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Well, guys, this is gonna be a great episode. We have a lot of shit to cover. I'm jacked up on feelings and orange juice, so let's fucking go, baby. So I just got back from Austin, Texas. Beautiful place. I love going there. Great
Dude, shout
people.
out Austin. It's
Shout
only
out
good
Austin.
vibes every time I'm
Always
there.
good vibes.
That's all
Super
they
weird.
have.
Some super weird things, happened to me. I don't know. There was a famous video or a picture that Drew Brees posted when he was in Austin a while back. It went viral. My buddies actually live next to that gas station. It's called East Side Grocery on the east side.
Drew Brees is from a gas station?
No, he was in Austin. What?
I don't know.
Right.
Maybe his mom just popped him out at the gas station.
I don't know. There's a spider on
Where'd
the
your mom
ground.
have you?
Let me go kill it.
There's a spider where? Oh my God, that's a big spider.
Yeah, that thing is huge. I'm really happy babies didn't come out of it.
Oh my God.
I will now be doing the rest of the podcast without shoes on because I
Dude,
killed
Colton
that spider.
just saved my life. I'm deathly allergic to spiders. I just made that up. But you believed me.
No, you didn't give me a chance to believe you.
Exactly.
All right, but so I was in Austin. Drew Brees posted this picture, East Side Grocery. So you know how gas stations normally put their gas prices on their thing, like those like letters, the numbers
like-
they can interchange. Well, I'm
Like
driving.
lately it's been $4.39.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Stupid.
But so I'm driving up and I'm looking. I'm like, okay, $4.19, that's cool. And then I saw something that said $2.99, and I was like, whoa,
For gas?
what? That's what I thought at first. And I get closer, and it's $2.99 kombucha on tap.
Wow, that sounds like a very upset stomach waiting to
I
happen.
was like, how much do you like? How many people like kombucha that much? I've had it, and I'm not a fan. Honestly, I couldn't do it. Like
It's good, but I wouldn't want it
from
on
a tap.
tap, you know?
What,
Yeah,
what is this?
yeah.
Like, I mean, but they also did have a cold brew nitro right next door right next to it on tap. Honestly, if
like
I'm
the
ever
Starbucks Nitro Cold
yeah,
Brew?
yeah, dude, it was gas. It was gas.
I get two
honestly,
things from Starbucks. It's that and the Irish sweet cream cold brew.
Interesting.
I like cold coffee because hot coffee makes me poop. Anyway.
I mean, all coffee makes me poop. It's basically bean poop juuse.
Right. Well, I get it. Well, so I'm lactose intolerant, so I get it without milk,
okay,
like with almond milk or oat milk or something like that.
Man, you must shit a lot.
Oh, dude, I shit so much because I love queso.
Oh, dude, who can?
Like, I'm obsessed with queso.
I literally could not live my life without cheese. Like,
Oh, no.
it's honestly preposterous that people don't eat
Well,
cheese.
so some people, like, it'll back them up. Some people, it'll back them forward.
Back them forward, it's going to come out the opposite direction.
Yeah. So, anyway.
And honestly, so the kombucha thing, like, I don't even like kombucha that much. I kind of think maybe I just happen to have the right kind. But like, if I'm going to ever drink kombucha from tap again, the tap is going to be the titty of a white woman with dreads with her name is Rafiki, and she has a little bag that probably has ketamine in it and other things that might, put a hex on you.
Oh, wow. You're going to drink it, like, from her nipple?
Well, that's the only time I'll ever drink kombucha straight from a tap, and that tap has to be her nipple.
So you think she just spews out kombucha from her?
I mean,
titty
honestly,
nip?
I think all white women with dreads do that. I mean, isn't that like a common knowledge thing?
That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. That's where kombucha comes from. It's like chocolate milk comes from chocolate cows. Kombucha comes from white women, who don't shave their armpits.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's what it smells like.
That's what it tastes like.
Nice. Shout out to women that don't shave their pits.
Let me,
Dude, I saw this. Speaking of that, there was this video that went viral of this guy like bashing his girlfriend on Instagram Live for having these hairy armpits, and then she just gets tired of it. She goes off on him. She's like, "Well, you know what, bro? You need to get your money up. Like, you're over here living with me. You're living off of me. Go buy a car. Pay your phone bill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
pay your child support for your other baby mom." Like, she's just going off on him, and he's like,
"Wow,
damn." Like, she was like, "No." Like,
damn, bro, dude. Okay, so I went to the diviest dive bar in Austin, which a dive bar in Austin is not like a dive bar in any other place because it's massive and huge and they just have so much shit going on. So, but I went to a dive bar. There was dive bar people there. Disclaimer, I love dive bars. I think they're awesome. They're the backbone of America. And I love them so much because you meet so many interesting characters. I would go to a dive bar in Lake Charles, where we're from, in Louisiana, just because I could go there and I wouldn't know one person, and I'll never tell you what the name of it is because I don't want you motherfuckers showing up if I ever go back.
Right.
I'm gatekeep. That's the only thing I will gatekeep is that one spot.
Can you tell me later?
I will tell you later.
Okay.
I'll actually tell everyone right now. It's called The Spot. So, yeah, I'm not going to gatekeep it because I think gatekeeping's lame.
The Spot? You talking about the place in Sulphur?
No, no, I'm talking about the place across from Cowboys that used to be old Jimbo's. It was like Jimbo's in the front.
Oh, that's a dive bar now?
There was a bar. No, there was always a bar in the back. It was always called The Spot. And
Wow.
I discovered it one day because I was at Jimbo's and I was like getting some snacks, or I think it was after Cowboys.
Some fried boudin balls.
I was, getting something. I don't remember. I was drunk, and then I realized that there was a bar in the back, and it's probably like 4 a.m. They were still open. I was like, whoa,
nice.
And then that's when 10 a.m. rolled around, and I was still drinking. So, but yeah, we don't do that no more. Sober gophers, sometimes. But yeah, so we're at this dive bar, right? I got off on a tangent. We're at this dive bar, right? And I'm hanging out with one of my friends. He works at Still Austin, which is a distillery there. They make gin and bourbon. And I haven't seen him in a couple years, so I'm chopping up with him and another buddy that lives there. And we get approached by some women. Whatever. They weren't my type. Take that with what you want.
They were dudes.
Okay. But no, so they were like, "Hey, can you move over a seat? We'd like to sit right here." We're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And one of the ladies starts talking to my other friend, and I'm telling my friend a story, and this lady walks up to us and just stands there and doesn't say anything for a while. And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. I'm not going to acknowledge this." And then she just like butts into our car. I'm telling him a story, butts into my conversation. And the first thing she said was, "I bet I have a better story than yours." And I was like,
whoa.
I was like, "Ma'am, I didn't ask you even if you wanted to listen. So I don't know what the fuck you're doing right now."
Right.
And so whatever.
That's
so I
annoying.
entertained it. I was like not going to be rude at first. Even though
fuck that. You should have been rude.
Oh, I was like on like, so there's a difference.
You know what you do in
when
that
you go
situation?
when you go to a bar and like I have two modes. I'm either like there to, be with the homies and all I care about is the homies. And so I'm going to act like, the dudes, we're going to like be like loud and douchey and whatever,
right.
and then like you go to, I don't know, maybe talk to some women or meet new people. So you're in a different you're a different mode, like you're a little bit nicer.
What was your headspace of that night? Like what was your mindset?
My mindset was I want to drink with my buddies that I haven't seen in a couple years.
Okay.
That was my mindset. And I did have nothing. And honestly,
So at that point, whether or not these girls were attractive, they were just annoying.
Yeah, no. And at that point, it didn't even matter.
Right.
But the craziest thing is, and women, y'all are fucking out of pocket. I'll tell you that right now.
And women.
Because like if I did this woman,
wait, we can't. I don't think we could say it like that.
we can say it like
Can
that.
we say it like that?
I'm saying it like
These
this.
women.
No, just women in general.
These type of women.
Because let me say this right now. Because I guess
we can't
these,
attack one whole.
I mean, whatever. So these type of women.
Okay,
Because
there
then
we
there's, men act the same way. But like if I were to do and say and act the way this woman acted towards me, I would be on the front newspaper of Austin with my with my hands handcuffed underneath my butthole
For being a creep.
for being a weirdo. Yes.
Yeah, right.
This lady showed me and my friend her
I will say
hoo-ha.
that's a,
What?
it's not a level playing field there.
And no, it's not.
Like
It's really
women
weird.
can be way creepier than men.
Yes,
and it'd be
dude.
okay.
Superly predatory. Like I was like, she looked at me like I was a snack. And what was it? Oh yeah, she showed us her vagina about 4 different times, and I didn't ask. I didn't care. And it was like in reference to how much weight she lost apparently, and I was just like, first off, I have no idea what you looked like before, nor do I care, because you don't look good now. So like, what are you doing?
But
so
also, I don't want to see your vagina.
Yeah.
When I'm having
I will
a
say
beer.
that she had some pretty cool tattoos, but that's my only takeaway. So this lady shows me her hoo-ha, all this other shit.
Her hoo-ha.
Her hoo-ha. Yeah. Try not to say pussy too much in the podcast.
Pussy.
Yeah. So, but
Wait,
she shows me
1, 2, 3.
pussy.
Okay.
We got it out?
Yeah, it's out.
Got it out.
I'm done. Never say it
So
again.
whatever. So, and I'm like, you know what? I'll play along. And by play along, I mean, I'm going to be a mega douchebag to this girl, like super mean. And she was not getting the hint. I think she thought I was flirting with her at a certain point. And there was one time I literally said, I don't even care if you existed in the same room with me right now.
Well, maybe she took that as like like in kindergarten when you slap the girls like mean to the guy, or like, you're mean to the girl because you secretly like him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what she was
Well,
thinking.
I was also telling a story about how I fucked this dude's girlfriend one time to my buddy because he hadn't heard the story. And every time I'd say that phrase, she'd step closer to me and closer to me. And eventually I was like, hey, are you getting turned on every time I say that? She's like, no. I'm like, well, your vagina's literally touching my kneecap right now. Like, honestly, I bet if you gripped, you probably tear my ACL. So that's how close it was to me. And I was just like, bro, back up. And then, whatever, blase. And then, she's asking me what I do and everything. I'm telling her about, my job. Oh, I have a podcast. Oh, you're a white boy with a podcast? How original. I'm like, oh, you're a lesbian who's recently divorced, hitting on a straight white guy in a dive bar? You're what's wrong with America. Like, bitch, like,
I don't think race has anything to do with
what?
With if you can start a podcast.
No, I think that's just, I think what she was insinuating is that every white male wants to start a podcast or has.
Which is very true.
Which is also not very true. I know a lot of guys that want to start a podcast but never do.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of African American guys that have a podcast. So you know what? If you're watching this, I don't even remember your fucking name, weird bitch, creepy lady. Go to therapy, please, and quit sexually assaulting men in bars, because there was no part of me that wanted you touching me at any point, and you just didn't ask. Well, at one point she did give my buddy Derek her wedding ring that was like $3,500. She put it on her. I was wearing.
I would have walked away.
I know, dude. We should have, honestly. In
you
retrospect,
put it on my finger.
She just kept putting her jewelry on my hand, and I was like, this is about like six.
That's weird. She wanted your pee-pee.
Yeah, and she mentioned multiple times how she was like, I'm not having sex with you. I'm like, the fact that you thought you could is crazy, honestly. Like, ma'am, you are weird. So like, so let's go back full circle, back to what I was saying. If I just walked up to a girl and pulled my dick out, who's going to get arrested?
You, right
Me,
there.
right
you might
there.
not even get
I
arrested.
might just
you might just
dropped.
get shot.
Yeah, I might just get hit in the face, which, so this double standard's weird, man. Like, I was like.
So with that being said, if you were to walk up to, now, I have not done this. Wink. No, I'm totally kidding. But anyway, if you were to walk up to a group of guys and pull your penis out, whether they be straight or gay, how is that handled in society? Like, is that frowned upon?
Man, that's a really, we ask hard questions on this podcast.
We need to do a social experiment with this one.
So I do not think us walking around pulling our dicks to big groups of guys would work out that well for us.
I don't either, but yeah, you're right. We can go to Montrose.
You could go to Montrose. Okay. I see this is going back to the full circle thing of we can't just assume that homosexual men want to see our penises.
Exactly. So we can't just assume that girls.
That's kind of biased and prejudiced.
That, we can't assume that heterosexual males want to just see vaginas.
Exactly. Like there's
what
nothing.
I'm saying?
There was nothing that made me want to see her hoo-ha whatsoever. I was like, lady, and then like her other friend over here is like, you think you're funny? You just like a roaster. I'm like, listen here, woman that's never seen a Peloton in her life, please don't give me an opinion about how funny I am, because I know how funny I am, and I know that you probably should be on Weight Watchers.
Yeah, watching your weight.
Mm-hmm. So Z formation snap. Was that even a Z?
I don't know. I think it's this way. Well, no, it's not reversed.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well,
so
if we're looking at it.
So Austin, or just, weird women in general, get a grip, because that wasn't cool. Wasn't cool. I mean, I had fun with it, and I got to be really mean. So, whatever. It was all right. Tis what it is. It's not what it's not. What?
You can hear that.
Oh shit, you're right. My bad.
You're just obliterating people's ear holes right now.
I didn't. If y'all hear that, we're gonna have to
Who knows? We don't know how to do anything.
that is not true. So
yesterday, yesterday I was just about to say
super chaotic.
Fuck yesterday,
dude. That was a horrible day.
So we're setting up to film the podcast, and my hard drive decides that it wants to crash and not work. And it's my fault. I didn't do enough research beforehand. But anyway, I was running. I'm not about to bore them with what happened and how it happened. But anyway, long story short, hard drive broke. Had to go buy 2 new hard drives, figure the situation out, wait like 10 hours for everything to transfer.
Which we didn't even know if it would,
Right. It was about 2 terabytes of data.
Yeah, you almost lost your life's work.
My life's work was on that hard drive, which the funny thing is it's backed up to a cloud, but it has to be plugged in to access the cloud.
So the hard drive has to be plugged in to access the cloud.
Right. How dumb is that?
Yeah, what's the point of a cloud? Isn't the cloud supposed to be not attached?
Now, hard drive, I fixed it. I should go work for not Geek Squad because they are no help whatsoever. Yeah, if you ever have any technical issues, do not go to Geek Squad.
Geek Squad does not know what they're doing.
Unless you just don't know how to plug in your computer or something like that.
Yeah. They basically were like, yeah, it's going to cost you $2,000 to recover all
you're
going
gonna
to
have to send it off. And this has happened to me before. Basically, the hard drive just was unreadable. Or it was readable, but it wasn't writable, if you know what that means. Basically, you couldn't edit anything on it, but you could transfer data. Data. Data.
Tomato, potato.
Well,
my
if
dick,
you
my
write
doink.
both of those out, they read it the exact same way. Anyway, Geek Squad, fuck you. Unless you want to sponsor us, then shout out Geek Squad.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like I should definitely work for some kind of technical support company
after
I figured all of that out.
Yeah, after yesterday, definitely. And while he was doing that, I made us Wagyu tacos.
Yeah, those were fire.
Yeah, Chef Ramsay in the building. Watch out, Gordon. There's a new Ramsay in town, and his name is Colton.
Colton.
Man, so I decided to, after I killed that spider very bravely, take my shoes off because I want to feel free,
Man, that spider was...
I think it was huge. It was bigger than my hopes and dreams. I mean, those are pretty big.
Mine are not.
Well, it's going to be okay, buddy.
It might be.
Whatever. So Florida, there's always some crazy shit happening in Florida. So this lady got arrested the other day.
Do you know that thing about how you can just look up Florida and then the day you were born? And like a crazy headline will come up.
Oh,
so it's
probably.
always like, what's your Florida birthday headline? So after that, we're going to figure out our Florida headline.
That'd be great.
Oh, God.
I bet mine's funny. I was born
Send yours in. Look up, go on your, whatever, Safari, Google Chrome, look up Florida man, then your birthday. And tell me what the headline says. Whether it be the year or not, just whatever happened on your birthday.
I was born on Pearl Harbor Day, so that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, national
like
travesty.
When it happened?
Yeah, because I'm fucking 80 years old, Maddox.
I figured, man.
Yeah.
Me and Justin Bieber share a birthday.
That's really cool, I guess. Are you like Canadian too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of the same question you just asked me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you got... Yeah. Wait, how do we not know how to do a Canadian accent?
Have I ever talked to, dude, my 6th grade English teacher, she was Canadian. And I always felt like she was English teacher, right? But I always felt like to say these ones is like bad grammar, right? Mm-hmm. But that's what they say in Canada.
Oh yeah, don't you know? There we go. Canada. I was wondering how to do the accent. Canada. I'm just sitting here pondering in my head. I bet they see me
like... Is that racist?
Don't you know? Probably.
Well, no, they're white.
Hey, buddy, I'm not your pal, friend. Like the guys off of
a Family Guy.
No, that's South
friend.
Park.
They're they're like Slovakian or something.
No, they're definitely Canadian.
Are they?
Yeah, because they're their heads
friend,
are all like.
I just.
Hey, buddy, that's not funny, foul, and they just poop and fart everywhere.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of like that song you wrote.
Oh yeah, because all the Canadians on South Park. Have the two head. Why do they do that?
I don't know.
That's pretty
definitely a racist thing.
It is.
Sure.
It's pretty funny. Though.
You know what?
We can be racist towards other races of white people. So we can talk shit about England, well maybe not the whole country, but people from there.
So,
And also, nobody knows what I am, and they will never know.
you look more Caucasian than me, honestly.
Oh,
Who
who knows?
knows? Whatever. So the other day, me and Max were talking. For people that don't know this,
We
well,
talk.
We talk,
sometimes.
yeah. Sometimes we exchange words, conversations.
We're actually friends outside of this podcast.
Oh, yeah,
we
of
don't just
course.
live in this space right here.
Yeah, honestly, I live on this couch, so
He never moves.
never move. I just sit here and wait for the podcast to start every week, and that's how dedicated I am. And I'll be here every week for you guys, the viewers. Yo, dude, you need to try your hand on this dating app shit. What's there?
Here we
lose?
go back into the dating apps.
Dating app stuff. I deleted mine because I don't really know. I just do it every now and then because it gets on my nerves, and it's kind of a lot.
I deleted mine for obvious reasons. But anyway,
No, what I was saying was, yeah, like, what do you mean anyway? I was talking. So one of the pictures, he was like, I didn't really feel like it. I'm like, here, let me make it for you. I'm going to make it hilarious, right? So one of the pictures was him shooting an AR. And I was like, oh, I got this. And you do like little, how you have little like sayings over the pictures? They click on the picture and their words pop up.
on what?
On Hinge.
Maybe.
That's okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So you click on the photo and they have like a little whatever the photo is. It's kind of like a caption if you click it. Well, I put this picture of him shooting an AR and I said, on my way to your local elementary school.
Oh my God.
I put that on his Hinge profile. I mean, he took it down afterwards, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh my God. Imagine you're just scrolling through and you're just some girl and you're like, oh, he's kind of cute. Oh,
Okay. All right. Report. I don't care what you are. You can be gay. You can be lesbian. You can be whatever the fuck Maddox is. And I don't even look. I love him. We don't even know. Sometimes he's like, hey, I want a cock in my mouth, which is most of the time. And then sometimes he's like, hey, I want another cock in my mouth. And like at that point, we're like, whoa, dude, how many cocks can you fit in your mouth at once?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Whoa,
dude. All right. The energy got a lot
Shout
better.
out God.
We're going to take an intermission real quick. We'll be right back.
All right. And we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're
Is
back.
the audio recording?
It is.
Awesome.
So we had to take a quick intermission.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
What did we do on our intermission?
Well, I will tell you that we just signed up to be on the Trump campaign. So, woo, Trump train. I'm just joking. We actually just shotgun Twisted Teas, go figure. Man, so
I don't. Dude,
Yeah.
I was like, when you said that, I was like, oh,
it's
fuck.
okay. It's okay.
I didn't
It's just
know
like-
your
it's like at
political
this
views
point-
before we got on this podcast.
no, I don't have any political views.
I don't either, so that's
It's
why I
just-
was-
This
I
is
mean-
not a political podcast. The only party I support is the transgenders. Let's go, baby. Woo. So, I mean, but it is what it is.
I would
People-
love a transgender party.
like a party or a party.
Like a bunch of trans people together.
So we're gonna drop an address after this. We're having a transgender party March 1st. Let's go, baby. Had March 1st already happened?
I mean,
What
there's
month is
more that can happen.
There's more. Next March 1st, 2023.
2023. Oh my God.
Transgender
dude, we're almost
party.
in 2023. Think about that real quick.
I might have a stroke, honestly, if I think about that too hard.
If I think about anything too hard, I'll have a stroke.
So I've started a tradition for myself, and every Friday the 13th, I'm getting a tattoo on my body. So
Right,
this
we
year,
bo-
we both did.
Shout out, dude.
Shout out. So Maddox and his girlfriend both thought his blade that has a bend
I
in the
didn't
middle.
think that. You can't really see. You might be able to see it. We'll zoom in or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. For you audio people, it's a
But
blade
that's,
with a bend in the middle. What's the proper term for that?
It's a machete, but
It's a kind of machete.
it's a kind of. But
It's a curve-
this is the one that Jason used. For,
No, Jason had a straight machete, I thought.
Oh, did
On
he?
Friday the 13th, yeah.
Who used the bent one?
I don't know. Either way, she said,
It was
"Baby,
somebody.
is that a hockey stick?" And I was just like, first off,
No. I sent her a picture, and she goes, "A hockey stick? Really?"
and I said, first off, what kind of fucking hockey stick bends in the middle? You know how bad your arthritis would be if you were playing hockey because you had to
You
bend,
gotta bend all the way
over.
down there,
It's
yeah.
basically golf just like for midgets, at that point. And I'm just on skates, which honestly would be a great idea. Golf, midget skating.
Well, that's just midget hockey. Midget hockey would be an amazing thing, actually.
Honestly, midget anything is all on this.
But
Have you ever
actually
seen midget wrestling?
think about hockey but I mean, midgets on rollerblades with like 9 irons.
And I would like to
and
say
a golf ball.
right now, I love the small people community, and I don't use midget in a very derogatory term. But,
yeah.
you know, hey, honestly,
Forget we have to be mindful.
You know what? That's a great idea. I just thought of a great idea. Next episode, we're going to read my drafts from Twitter. And some
that's
of them,
a terrible idea.
yeah, honestly, they're pretty bad. Because let's go at hot take. Toes, midget fingers.
Wait, what?
Toes are just midget fingers.
That's true.
A pickle is just a redneck cucumber. A hickle, if you will.
A hickle.
A hickle. Oh.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got ideas here, guys. So I'm fucking firing them off. Alrighty, just like that dude at Sandy Hook. Ooh, that was another school shooting joke. I'm on a roll today, and I'm rolling heads down the hallway. All right, guys, we're having fun here. We're having fun,
are, man. We're having a great time.
We're having a great time. And see how much the energy got boosted after that. I think we should do. I think this is wow. We just started a thing. So
I told you that needed to be our thing.
It's a superstition thing. I really think that because like I know Brennan Schaub said he was on Joe Rogan and he said before every show he takes a shot of whiskey. I don't know if it was Jack or something because one time.
I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Joe Rogan told him, like, hey, bro, just take a shot. Why not? He's like, no, I got so nervous. He's like, just take one shot. Took the shot, and he said he killed. And ever since then, every time before he goes and performs, he takes a shot. Just because it's his thing, and he's superstitious. And you know what? I think shotguns are a thing, and I think it gives us a lot of energy because, like, I feel jacked right now, bro.
Colton didn't want a shotgun on the podcast because he didn't want that to be our thing. But also, we're trying to get Twisted Tea to sponsor us. So
yeah, exactly. And honestly, you know, if Twisted Tea CEO is a midget, probably not going to happen now. Or if he's a pedophile. I mean, so
minor attracted person.
What?
Remember, that's what they prefer to be called.
Minor attracted person.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Exactly. That's what that's so fucking stupid.
Honestly, you know what? Let's just
respect anybody's pronouns.
We are all Homo sapiens.
You know, yeah.
And
exactly.
Maddox is just a homo. Wait, what are my values?
What are my values?
Oh, the iPad died.
Oh,
it's
the
okay.
iPad died.
It's okay. It's just here to make us look cool now for video, audio. Now we're just saying random sounds to these people that are only not being able to see us.
All right, so this is our segment we like to call ASMR.
No, we're not doing ASMR in the microphone. We already tried this one time when you were trying to do that ASMR shit.
Oh, yeah, when I farted in the microphone?
No, they haven't seen that podcast. That was one of the old ones that we haven't released yet.
That I farted in the microphone?
No, that you tried to do, what did you just say?
ASMR?
Yeah, you tried to do that into the microphone for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I did. That was so bad.
Oh, yeah, that was a horrible episode.
We were really drunk.
Were we drunk at that one? I think we were just like not... Because like let me disclaim it. Let me disclaimer for all of you watching. We are not that experienced at this. We've done a lot of test runs to see how we could do it. But we have content, and some of it's pretty good. And one of them, we get really hammered, and it's about like 3 hours of video.
Yeah, we might drop that on like Patreon.
Hopefully, eventually we'll have a Patreon up once we get a bigger following.
We're dropping every Monday too.
Yeah, this is going to come out on Monday.
Every Monday you'll have a new Natives of Nowhere podcast. But if you want to get that early access, subscribe to our Patreon
for a low price of $3.
$3. That's it.
$3.
$3. $1 goes to me. $1 goes to him.
And $1 goes to kids that have no feet.
Yeah. So that they can like buy feet for themselves.
Yeah. So one day that they can wear shoes and don't feel like their tree stumps are just walking around. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I saw this thing one time that it like scarred into my brain. It was like this kid that had to get his leg put on backwards. Have you ever heard of that kind of thing?
No.
Like, that's a real thing. I didn't realize like how big of a thing that was.
I would literally ask
But he was a basketball player, and he had to get his leg taken off and turned around for whatever reason. I think maybe like they had to amputate a little bit.
I'm going to have to Google this because you're talking some wild shit right now, and I usually say some out-of-pocket stuff.
Dude, I was like,
maybe it's the 5G radio waves.
You know, like 8 or 9, and 5G radio waves. Well, they're not radio waves; they're 5G waves.
Yeah, but they're doing something to my brain, and it's really weird.
We'll also have another Patreon that you could subscribe to, and it's $5,000 a month.
Yeah, and if you do that one, that's basically just
if you do that we'll
will
come to your house
and
do
have sex with
anything
you.
want.
Yeah,
no, like
pretty much. And like by we, I mean Maddox.
Dude,
so,
I will do anything for $5,000.
You know what's really crazy? I went on a date.
Well,
like
maybe not.
probably about like I don't know how long ago it was.
You went on a date?
Couple years ago. Yeah, I went on a date. Yes, I went on a date, Maddox. I went on a date with a girl that had one leg.
Really?
Yeah, didn't know she didn't have two legs.
How did you find out?
She
Did you
wore
look
shorts.
down? Oh.
Then when I met her, she was in a dress.
Oh my god!
And I couldn't tell, and and she never came
Was
in
it
conversation.
like she had a prosthetic?
Yeah, she had a prosthetic leg.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
wondering, like, it's
No,
pretty
she didn't
obvious
just
that she's just like
didn't
jumping
come around
around.
like hopping on one leg like a fucking like flamingo, you know.
Well, hi there, Colton. I don't know why she'd be Southern.
Yeah, I don't know why you had to do a twang in that accent.
Because of all one-legged girls are country.
Is that? I don't think that's true.
It is, because the alligator ate it off.
I mean, that's very Louisiana of you to say.
Thank you.
Shout out the boot.
Shout out that boo.
Shout out the boot, even though you kind of suck.
Bro, I saw this. Never mind. I'm not even going to say that.
No, say it. So so I would consider Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana the three worst states.
Oh, no. Put Florida in there, too.
No, Florida's just super weird, but they have Miami and like cool
Destin, Pensacola. Yeah, they do.
No, Florida.
Well, Alabama
Florida
has Gulf Shores and Orange Beach and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. And we have Baton Rouge, New Orleans. Okay, that's why. So this is. Let me finish. So
I wouldn't even consider
Alabama-
Baton Rouge a part of that. We have New Orleans.
we have New Orleans. You're right. So LSU's there, and people get dick hard for that.
Roll Tide.
So look at this. So Louisiana and Alabama are the armpits of America, and then there's Mississippi, which is the gooch.
Well, Louisiana is the nutsack. Alabama is the butthole. Mississippi is the gooch.
Because both of those things have purpose in the Mississippi. Like honestly, if
This is
Mississippi,
so funny because my whole family's from Alabama. I was raised in Louisiana.
and what about Mississippi?
Yeah, fuck Mississippi.
Yeah, fuck
I don't
Mississippi.
know.
I don't really know. They have really nothing there. It's
They
honestly
have
a
Big
horrible
Crit.
place.
Shout out Big Crit. He's from Mississippi.
That's pretty much it, honestly.
I can't think of anything else. That's
Yeah,
from
that's
Mississippi.
nothing. They don't have any sports teams because there's no people there, and the people there honestly suck or are overweight. I've been to Mississippi. I don't ever want to go back.
I went on a trip there, and on my way back, I blew out both of my back tires.
You
of
see,
my car,
it's bad juju right there. So speaking of dates I went on, there's one time. Have you ever met those girls that you like? Okay, this girl could probably be a witch, or she does like voodoo and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I met a girl
Half
one
of the
time
girls here
in a
Houston.
bar. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I met a girl in a bar one time, and we were talking, and about like probably 20 minutes in the conversation, she was a very attractive woman. I realized like, wow, this chick's into some freaky shit, and at that point in my life, I was like, probably not gonna like be a good person to her. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't.
It's a good self-realization.
Yeah, it was a good. Yeah, thank you. I'm doing better, guys. We're fucking being self-aware. Barely. So I realized at that point, like, man, I probably shouldn't even keep talking to this girl because if I fuck her over, she will put a hex on me and I might lose all my fingernails.
Dude, right? That's a very scary thing.
Isn't it crazy that like you might fuck over one bad chick and she's gonna voodoo the fuck out you? She's gonna make a doll.
Or she just so happens to be like a medium. And she's just gonna tell whatever
ghosts to
demons
come
that
butt
surround
fuck you.
Right?
They're gonna Scary Movie 3 or Scary Movie 2 the fuck out your ass.
Damn.
I love parody movies. The scary movies are great.
Grab my strong hand.
Grab my strong hand. Oh man,
That's what the picture of our the Natives of Nowhere like logo, not the logo, but the one that our actual podcast. My hand looks weird. Also, it cut off my bun.
cut off your
But
bun.
anyway,
Which
like
bun?
your finger is on top of my hand in it, and it looks like I have the claw.
You look like you have the claw,
Yeah.
bro. Honestly,
So if you pay close attention to that, my
yeah, if
bun's
you're-
not there, and
he has a pinky on top of a pinky.
my bun's not there.
And honestly, I feel like if that would be a very satisfying thing for a woman.
A pinky on a pinky.
So what finger do you think is the most useless?
Like
Like
ring finger.
Yeah, I think it maybe
Well, unless
middle,
you're
middle.
like,
I mean,
unless you're like deep into
yeah,
the
unless you're
hoo-ha.
like unless you're Spider-Man that
You know, 'cause, like-
Putani, you know what I'm saying?
But other than that,
middle
like,
finger.
no, middle finger's pretty. I do that every day.
So you do. So
I flip somebody off
So
every
it's
day.
okay, but like middle finger could go right. So like one day I was talking, I'm like, you know what? I could probably use my middle finger because I want my pinky and my thumb because I feel like that's the close end of and the index for
Well,
sure.
yeah, if you're gonna.
So let's just say we don't need any of the fingers for sexual activities. Real quick, Maddox. I don't know if you saw that. He was gesturing a hand job or a jack off symbol for
gesturing a jack off.
Gesturing a jack off. He jacked off a gesture. So
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, won't be the last either. But so I was like talking to someone one day, and I was like this girl, and I was like, I was talking to a girl that I've been talking to. This is in the past, like a while back.
Yeah, because you don't talk to girls.
No, I don't. I don't talk to anyone. I talk to the dogs in my apartment, the voices in my head, and occasionally my mother. So bingo bango. Oh, and I talk to my daughter because she's fucking awesome.
I was like,
so I'm talking to this girl, and I was like, we're talking about what's finger, because she said pinky. I'm like, no, bro, because pinky to thumb, like that's like I needed that for grip, but.
Not necessarily.
I mean, yeah, whatever. But I was like, I could probably go without my middle finger. She's like, whoa, I need your middle finger. Oh, yeah. I was like, damn, girl, you got some ties. She's like, yeah, bro, your middle finger goes away. I'm like, what if I could just use the other hand? She's like, but what if you use both middle fingers? I'm like, I guess you're fucked then, honestly. But like that goes full circle because like for people who can't see.
Fucked.
Yeah, no, she's not. Well, she's not fucked with my middle finger.
Right.
No. So. But yeah, so I personally think you could go without the middle finger. Drop your comments on what finger you think you could live without.
Definitely not the thumb.
No, the thumbs are what make us people. Like if we didn't have thumbs, if I didn't have thumbs, I would probably be a serial killer.
Dude, if I didn't have thumbs, I wouldn't be in a relationship.
What would you be doing? You couldn't even play music.
No, thumb and a booty.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That doesn't happen too often, but
that takes away like the whole aspect. Like if you can't put your thumb in her ass, then you shouldn't even be alive, honestly.
Right. So if you don't have a thumb that you can't put in a bum.
Hey, and I was
that's why it rhymes. Thumb in a bum.
Thumb in a bum.
Thumb in a bum.
Thumb in a bum.
Put your thumb in a bum.
Put your thumb in a bum, and then I'll make you rum.
Next time you're having sex,
and then it's gonna make you cum.
Put your thumb in the bum.
Because then you can drink some rum and then make a cum.
And then
or make yourself cum.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep talking like this, but I like it.
It's dumb.
I like it a lot. Why you think it's dumb? You don't think I can talk?
Because it rhymes with thumb.
Oh damn, bro! I didn't even know that.
Learn some.
Do you write? Oh, this dude writes music. Are you a rapper?
Speaking of that,
dope, guys. This is the perfect time for us to talk about the other cool shit we got going on.
I am finally releasing a song soon. Don't know the date yet.
It's fire. I literally already know the chorus because I've been listening to it for the last like 5 months. Because Max is just like, oh, this is the single I'm going to release.
What we're going to do
though
too is if you subscribe to our Patreon, you will get early access to the song.
Yeah, you subscribe to our Patreon, you get early access to everything. You'll get early access to Max's.
Dude, you'll get early access. I was literally
OnlyFans.
about to say butthole.
Wow. You like this
God,
weird wave thing. Honestly, okay, you know what? The sobriety thing's cool. I like doing it. Yesterday we got really stressed and, a lot of other shit happened.
We
shotgunned a lot. Yeah. We were stressed, bro. I was stressed for this man. I was also stressed for us.
Well, dude, I just finished a song that I really proud of.
It's amazing, guys. And like I'm telling you right now, it's a bop. And if you don't think it's a bop, you don't fuck. Yeah,
I thought I lost it, but I did bounce it out. So I would have been able to still put it out, but I would
not been able to edit it a little bit more before you release it. Yeah. And I have it exclusively on my phone. So if you want to listen to it, go fuck yourself. But I also will be I don't know, for everyone, go follow me on SoundCloud because I will be releasing another Odie Maddox EDM song this week.
Yeah, Colton RamZ is the professional Odie Maddox leaker.
I am. That is my name, the leaker.
Which I'm fine with
I'm
because
a
I would
podcast
never
host
have
and a
released
leaker.
that album ever. So
yeah,
I'm glad
and
that
honestly,
he's doing
it's gas. It's gas. It's great. I listened to the whole thing. We listened to it together in here.
I'm just on a different wave now. So.
Yeah, for sure. But like people still want the content. Like music's music. I feel like if you're holding it for your own personal reasons, that's great, and I support that 100%. And
there's really no reasons other than I'm just I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And like I even put it on there. I even made him a cool little picture when I dropped it too.
You did.
I did.
I put some effort in there. You took that from my album.
I did. I actually just went on your Instagram and cropped a picture out.
Okay.
And then I did like 2 effects. That's pretty much it. I'm only, and you know what's crazy is this man right here sitting next to me, for those people that don't know and can't see us, is a talented motherfucker and one of my best friends. Very talented guy. Love him to death. He's I'm being really nice to you, but it's a, oh, bitch.
bitch. Like
but yeah,
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry, baby.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. But very talented dude. We're gonna do a lot of shit with this song, this album. I can't wait to help him on it. Cause dude, all I do, I'm the talker. That's what I do. I talk
feel like
a lot.
we're definitely distorting in some volume a little bit.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I see us peaking.
We're peaking?
Yeah,
I think we're just getting loud.
You just yell so much.
Yeah, I do. So we were in Austin, and like me and my friends, my friend Rylan is a very loud like me, and like my other friends, we all get like hype and yell. And I was like, guys, out of all of us, who do you think is the loudest one? And one of my friends literally just pointed at me and he said, you. And I was like, whoa, we're not even gonna debate or talk about it.
I thought everybody would have just screamed right there.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, me. I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna be like Rylan or whatever. But no, they were like you, and I was like, whoa, guys, we're not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Well, yeah,
I believe.
Okay, whatever, bro. I'm a loud person. So this is me. I tell people this all the time. I just have a big person. I have a big personality. I have a lot of energy.
That. Respect.
Whatever. And
I used to be that way until I got too self-aware.
No, I'm so self-aware, and the only reason
if you
I'm
knew me in high
why
school,
there's so many
you
fucking
would
bugs in
definitely
here, bro? There's a roly-poly on the ground.
Dude, it's because the garage is right there and I didn't shut the door.
Yeah. So another bug in here. I'm not gonna kill the roly-polies because roly-polies.
We clean in here. It's a clean environment.
It's a clean, very clean environment. We literally cleaned before we started the podcast.
Such a cute little roly-poly.
It is really cute.
Look,
That's
he's
why I
going
could
to check
never.
out his spider friend. He's like, why did Betty not come back? Oh no,
Charlotte, where are you?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Because of Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Makes sense.
Duh.
So yeah, you remember the roly-polies from A Bug's Life?
Yeah, those.
Dude, wasn't that movie so ahead of its time?
It really was,
Like
honestly.
the
but
animation style,
the animation
and then,
style,
like,
but it was like there's like a lot of subliminal things
exactly
about
the underlying those are so.
It was amazing.
Dude, Pixar is amazing.
Hey, Pixar, shout out Pixar. You want to sponsor us? We'll take it. I know you're owned by Disney, so like
Are they?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they are. Who's not owned by Disney?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. Us.
I mean, we're not owned by Disney. Yeah.
Shout out Disney.
And Disney might not want to own us because we say a lot of fucked up shit here, but it's okay.
Dude, they put
and I'm not going to sell
in
Disney.
every single movie that they've ever
Dude,
had.
honestly,
so.
let's just be real. The government is like putting
The government owns Disney.
is like splicing like footage of rotting foxes into kids' cartoons.
Wait, what?
Exactly. It's the deep state.
The deep state.
The deep state. I've been watching a lot of Inside Job lately, so I'm like, that's kind of like the vibe I'm on.
Dude, I've been watching a lot of Dateline lately.
Why?
I don't know. It's interesting.
Dateline's actually pretty interesting.
Me and my girlfriend, we like these like murder docs and everything like that. And it's kind of like that. But last night when we were going to sleep, she was like dead asleep, just trying to go to bed. She was like, can you turn it down? And I'm like, no, I'm watching the O.J. Simpson police chase right now on Dateline.
Oh my God. OJ.
I had never seen that.
Shout out to the literal definition of beating the case.
Beating the
case. Literally.
But dude, that man wrote a whole book about, it's called I'm a Monster. And it's basically like, I didn't do it, but if I did, this is how I would have done it.
Yeah, which
and
is
it's
basically
so cool because
it's a manifesto
of, like, the
of
double
how
jeopardy,
you
can't get tried again for that.
But he was tried. He was tried criminally and tried civilly. So
exactly. So he's done. Like that's honestly the definition of beating the case.
Also, R.I.P. Not R.I.P. because they're still alive.
Shout out OJ.
Shout out OJ. Shout out to OJ. I was drinking OJ. We're talking about OJ. He was a great football player and he was a great killer too. He was a great killer.
He was amazing.
He was amazing.
He never got fucking caught.
He never got caught. Honestly,
he might, but they never.
He might have killed some other people. We don't even know.
I definitely believe that he killed some other people.
But what was I saying is,
but then again, like who knows? Like he just might have done that out of anger. But
yeah, it could have been like
I'm not just
crime of passion. Crime of passion was what they call that.
That's
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Is that first degree or second degree? If it's crime of passion, I think
that would be second degree. Yeah, no, meditated. Like when it's premeditated is first degree murder.
Premeditated. Yeah.
There's third degree murder, which is like
vehicular homicide.
Whatever. I've literally witnessed someone get hit by a car before.
Oh, dude, I've been hit by a car.
Yeah, I believe that for sure. I've been hit. I've been hit.
You were the one that hit me.
Yeah. Bro. So, another funny thing, talking about getting hit, I'm in
an abusive relationship.
Yeah. I'm not a very violent person. I'm not a very violent person. I believe in settling differences with physical altercation because that's just very Neanderthal like. We're humans. We have words. We're advanced creatures. We can talk things out. Now, do I think some people need their fucking ass beat? 110%.
Says the guy when we're on Bourbon Street. But you remember that guy that pulled up in his little red Honda Civic and almost hit us because he didn't want to stop at the stop sign?
Oh, he literally was like inches away from us.
And then we're talking shit about this guy. And he's like, what you going to do? And we're like, we will fucking kill you right now. Like, you do not, we are intoxicated.
Dude, honestly, but like,
and he's like, that's why you're walking. And I'm like, we're on Bourbon Street. That's what you do here.
Look. And let me say this right now. The only
that
reason,
guy. Fuck you, red Honda Civic guy.
Yeah, the only reason we were that heated was because
we were that intoxicated, and someone grabbed my girlfriend.
Yeah, but
several times.
No, all night people have been like trying to bow up to us. I'm like, bro, why is everyone trying to fight us? I'm just trying to take shots.
Like, yeah, we were fucked up. We weren't even trying to do that. We did meet that guy that we smoked his weed outside of the hotel. You remember?
Oh yeah.
He was weird as
He was
fuck,
super
dude.
weird.
He was like
he wanted all of us to have sex with him. Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
It was really what it was.
Me, you, my girlfriend, and this random guy that just was like, I don't know. Did he have the weed or did we have it?
No, he had it. He definitely gave it to us for sure.
That's right.
That's right. But yeah, whatever. So I don't believe in doing that. I would consider myself somewhat of a pacifist. But
I agree.
But when I say the next story, this is when it kind of is. I've been hit in the face more times by women than I have been by men, which checks out.
Me too, but it's more of like a kink for me.
Yeah, I mean, mine really wasn't a kink. I had a girl one time punch me in the face during intercourse.
Oh no, that's different.
I immediately threw her off me and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" She was like, "I'm just into that." I'm like, "Well, I'm not."
Bro, you gotta communicate.
Yeah,
that,
bro,
How
you
would
gotta
you
let
feel if
me
I just
know.
punched you in the face?
Yeah, dude. There's been some time. Yeah, you just socked my ass in the face. I was like, and it was like she was on top. It was like I was getting pummeled. Ground and pound, literally ground and pound.
Oh wow!
Because I was on the ground and she was pounding me.
I would have just cried.
I didn't cry.
I fucking
reaction, just threw her ass. I thought she was about to get cut up by the ceiling fan. I threw her so fucking high.
God.
Oh man, dude. Okay, so back to this point. So I'll tell y'all a story. For those that don't know or can't see, I have a scar right here on my head, my forehead right here. All the homies got scars on their face. He got a scar on his face. Both my other homies have a scar on their face. If you in the squad. Yeah, you guys.
I have several, actually.
Yeah, you do. We all have scars on our face from several different things, whatever. Mine occasionally is from getting hit in the face with a beer bottle by a girl. And we used to have this thing called quarter beer night at Coolers Ice House.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Shout out Coolers. Got a bunch of great memories.
I always hated the crowd there. It's very, it's hit or miss. You're like, wow, I have to really suffer through all these cowboys for all these hot girls. Right.
And
they don't want you because you're not a cowboy.
No, they want you because you're not a cowboy.
Oh
Yeah.
So let's move back to Louisiana.
No,
never. Oh wait, I'm in a relationship.
So I and this is a lesson.
I talk about that too much. I need to.
Yeah, who cares you're in a relationship, Maddox? I mean, we can talk about it. I don't care. CJ's cool.
Help me. Help.
So the whole moral of the story I'm going to tell you is mind your fucking business, guys. Just mind your business. Just stop trying to, just mind your business, please. It'll because I didn't mind my business, and guess what happened? I got a beer head.
I got a beer head.
I have a beer shaped head right now, and it's not Bud Light. So I didn't mind my business. I saw some of my friends, these girls I know, which I was at the time good friends with both of them.
Right.
Really good friends with both of them. The girl that broke the ball over my head, I carried her naked drunk before because she was so fucked up. Because she, whatever. So they're fighting, whatever. I step in between. I'm just like, hey guys, it's probably not a good place to do this right now. Y'all are screaming at each other. I know your past. Y'all physically hurt each other all the time. I would not like that to happen right now. And the girl, the one that hit me with the bottle, goes, "Fuck you, Colton, fuck off." And I was like, whoa, that's a little extreme. I'm literally just trying to defuse this situation. And the girl that she is yelling at is getting behind me and using me as a human shield. And she whispers in my ear, "Thank you." And then I think she walked away a distance. And this girl is just like, "Fuck you, Colton," blah, blah. I'm like, look, bro, stop doing that. And then she starts taking low jabs at me. And I'm just like, I looked at her and I said, please. And I'm at this point, it's quarter beer night. I'd also went to 1910 and got half off old fashions.
Yeah, you're intoxicated.
Oh, I was 3 sheets to the fucked up. And I said, this is what I told her at first. When she kept check those low blows, I said, you keep doing that shit, I swear to God, I'm going to make you cry in front of all these fucking people. And she took another one, and then I proceeded to just go in on her. I'm not going to say half the shit I told
Colton
her.
is a professional roaster.
I am. I really am. I really am. I went to the bar the other night, and I was like, I'll roast the hoe bar right now just off physical appearance. And I did. It was great. I was like, look at that. Look at like Machine Gun Kelly over here that never did music and only does meth. Look at this guy. It looks like he ate a pizza through his asshole. Things like that.
Were you pointing at me?
I mean, you just eat a lot of dick.
Whoa.
But whatever. Okay, so this girl.
I do not.
God, we always get off on tangents so easily. So this girl, you know, I start talking shit to her, and towards the end, she's just like literal tears streaming down her face, just from anger and the things I said. And she said, "Fuck you, Colton." And she turns around, and at that point, I had won, and I was like, "Yeah, I got this. What the fuck is up?" And I made the mistake by not. I should have just quit while I was ahead. And I said, yeah, that's what I fucking thought, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. And then immediately,
Never.
It was like a reflex. She like grabbed the nearest. Luckily, the bottle was empty. Mm-hmm. And like from me to.
What do you mean, luckily?
If it would have been full, it would have hurt a lot. My probably had dented my skull in.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
No,
No.
it wouldn't have shattered though.
I would have much rather it shatter than giving me a brain bleed.
That's true.
You know, so it hit. She immediately threw it, probably from about like a 3-foot distance. It shattered on my face, and I was just in shock. Like I was like, "This bitch really just throw a bottle at my head?"
Did I?
And then she ran away right after she did it. I saw a look on her face, was just shocked, and she ran away. And I was just like,
"No, you don't get to throw a bottle in a
and
club
run away."
And then
everyone's
away.
like, "Oh my God, Colton, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
so then
I'm
at
good."
that point, you're like, "Fuck yeah, everybody's on my side." She just physically assaulted me.
Yeah, whatever. So that happened, and then like blood like gushing over my face because I was like, "Oh no, I'm good." They're like, "No, you're not, dog.
You're dead."
And then they're like all over me, and like everyone's asking me what I need. I'm like, "Oh, a fucking rag would be nice. Something to, you know, I'd take my shirt off."
I bet you had that one guy in there. Get him a beer. Get him a beer.
Yeah, and so you know, whatever. Shout out, and you know, I have no ill will towards this girl because it happens. You know, I probably shouldn't have called her. I probably shouldn't have told her. One of the things I said was that her only purpose in life is collecting semen, and you're not even qualified to even be considered a dumpster. You're more like a little small bathroom trash can that's overfilling.
Oh,
yeah, it's sad, huh?
Poor semen trash can.
Poor little semen bathroom trash can.
You know what
But
I
yeah,
immediately thought
honestly,
about when you
what?
said semen bathroom trash can? Regal Beagle's bathroom in Lake Charles.
I would call that cocaine cowboy bathroom. Honestly, dude, that was a wild time in life,
Dude, yeah.
Like
2016 to like 19 Regal Beagle. If you're not familiar, it's an old like
dive
bar from Lake Charles.
But it was
Louisiana.
like the dive bar that all the weird people listened to because that was the first place that
Dude,
people were
but it
allowed
was
to,
like we're the weird people that
yeah,
went there.
I went there all the time because it was super
Same.
fucking cool. They played really good music. They had Family Guy
It
on
was
TV
like the
all the
only
time.
underground music spot too.
Really, yeah, we could. They literally let us play whatever we want. We did rap.
We had shows
They
there.
had
like,
shows, dude. And
I
there's
had
no
performed
stage.
there like 8
there's
times.
no stage. So when you're performing, you're literally just on ground floor with everyone.
Oh, dude, and that's I love that. Like,
But that's how most of Little Peep shows always were.
right
When he was, and
R.I.P.
you know what's, yeah, R.I.P. to Little Peep. You know what's so
R.I.P.
crazy? He wasn't really that rich. He was so famous, he wasn't that rich.
Well, because he didn't really blow up till after he died. Like,
I mean, I know he had some pretty good music before he died. I mean,
well, yeah, I mean, he did, but he wasn't at that level of like recognition.
I know, which he should have been because he had a song with Marshmello already before he died.
Oh wow,
Dude, you've never heard Spotlight?
I guess not.
You probably have. It's a really good song. If I played it, you'd understand. But yeah, so the same thing with like R.I.P. Little Peep. Love Little Peep. He was before his time, and I wish he was valued as much as he is now. Because I bet he would love to see it. I watched his documentary and it was pretty good.
Oh yeah,
dude. Also let me say this right now before I forget. I'm a big basketball fan. Luka Doncic. If you're watching this, which you're probably not, but I hope you will one day because I want you on the podcast. Play some fucking defense, all right? God damn it. I hate the Golden State Warriors. I hate their AAU, Napa Valley bullshit basketball style of play. And I need you to step it up on the D, and I need you to step it up on the O because you only scored 20 points last night, and it wasn't good for my parlay, and I need you to do better, okay? Great. Not because of betting reasons, but because I love you and I hate them so much. All right, I'm done.
Right.
Yeah. So that's just my little rant for the day. I'll get off my basketball soapbox,
Yeah, I saw something. I really don't watch sports a whole lot. Like I used to play a lot, but I don't know. I like college football. That's my thing.
You like Alabama.
Yeah.
I bet you like fucking what's another mainstream bullshit? I bet you like, God damn, I was gonna roast you, but then I
have reason for being.
Yeah, I know you do. I was gonna roast you, but I'm still just so stuck on the Luka Doncic thing. I'm sorry, guys.
My pro team that I like is the Texans and their ass. So
let's go, Houston, baby. H-Town till we fucking die, brother. We're
I'm
natives of
H-Town
nowhere, but we
on
represent
any pro team. You know, it's Astros, it's Rockets, it's Texans,
baby. Let's go. We got the. I think,
and that was before moving here too.
Hey, shout out Rockets. We get the 3rd pick in the NBA draft.
Oh man, that's true.
Paulo Banchero, I hope you know you're gonna be a Houston native boy, and that's my boy from Duke.
Duke.
Take
a Duke on
guys.
the court.
So, it's so crazy. Coach K is not coaching basketball anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he retired. This was his last season.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really sad. They went to the Final Four. I really wanted them to win the chip.
Yeah. This is his last season, or next season's his last season?
Last season was his last season. So but yeah, man.
R.I.P. Well, he's not dead, but
he's not. Yeah,
R.I.P. Betty White. She ain't dead, but
for when she died.
Oh, she did die. Damn.
Dude, Zach Fox had a field day.
Dude, he did.
Bro, the day she died was wild. I remember it was the day after I think it was the day after what was it?
It was
Boombox Cartel.
It was.
Because the national championship. We went and saw Boombox Cartel. The next day wasn't the national championship. But Alabama played Auburn?
No, they played Ohio State.
Yeah, whatever.
No,
it wasn't national. It wasn't the national championship game. It was on a Friday because Thursday night is when we saw Boombox, and then
Friday's high school football.
Okay, not for championship games. What are you talking? Never mind. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. R.I.P. Betty White because she is now dead. Not for when she died because she already dead.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that. We had said something like the day before she died about her, and then she died the next day, and I thought I killed her.
It would be a better story if you said what you said about her.
What did I say about her?
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, true. I don't remember. We did record a podcast, so we can go back and look at that.
Did we record?
Yeah, we did.
That week?
Oh, maybe we didn't. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Dude, remember
when
we
was
were
Boombox Cartel? What month was that? God.
That was December. No, that's January.
January. We had
Who knows?
Rings. I don't know.
We had nose rings. That's how we decipher like where we are in life.
Yeah,
Did we have nose rings yet?
Yeah,
did I live in Houston yet?
Yeah, we're like our timeline is like, all right, it's like before we had nose rings, after we got nose rings. Because we got our nose rings together. We were just like, because I used to live in a place called Jersey Village, which was shout out the JV, bro.
Dude, that was a good spot.
Dude, it was. It's so fucking far away though. That's the only downside. I would live there if it wasn't so far away. It was super chill. I had places all around to go. The gym was right there. I was a local at all the restaurants. Like people knew it was nice. I liked it. And so there's a tattoo shop right there.
Yeah, we were just randomly because we had both already had our noses pierced.
And
we were like, let's just do it again.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And it was a great time. They put some giant ass rods in our nose.
Oh, dude, they were so ugly.
They were huge.
Then we had our buddy Kai fucking manhandle our faces.
And shout out Kaisa for fucking my nose up. Oh, dude, that shit hurts so bad. Dude, so bad.
That was a day.
That was a day. Every day is a day, honestly, if you think about it. Man, I feel like the end of this was like really good.
Right.
So now you know that we have our thing now is we will be shotgunning during, before, and maybe after every podcast because
we need to get Twisted Tea to sponsor us.
Yeah, because that's what we're shotgunning. Because that's the only thing Madison shotgun properly.
Tag them. Yeah, we are on that mission.
Hey, whoever tags Twisted Tea the most will get we'll get a free merch. Yeah, we get free merch. Hey, if we see you commenting on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, bro. Whoever comments tags them the most in one of our posts, we'll give you some free merch, which is coming soon, guys. We're working on it.
Working on a website coming out.
Website coming out. We're gonna have the whole 9 yards, bro. There's gonna be a video on our website.
Might be out by the time we drop this.
Jumping off the roof and giving the people's elbow to Maddox.
I would like to see that and then not see anything because of my face.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to miss your face because that's like the sweet spot.
That's
for
my
you.
money maker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Actually, it's my ass.
Yeah. Okay. That's also valid.
We're going to end this right here.
Yeah, guys. Hey, guys, my name is Colton RamZ. This is Odie Maddox. Thank you so much for listening. Be back next week. Tune in next week. Watch us, listen to us, maybe put us on for background noise like we're, Netflix when you have sex. Because that would be really dope if you're fucking right now and I'm talking about you having sex.
That would be dope. If you are fucking right now, lick your coochie, bro.
Lick the coochie. Come on.
I don't understand people that can't do that. That's that. We'll talk about that later.
All right, guys.
Anyway, we're the natives of nowhere.
Catch you next time.
We're out.